So what do you call a girl that's standing in the middle of a tennis court? A net. Because it's a net.
Perfect.
Right, broskies, on today's episode, we are back with a brand new Air Max. It is indeed the Nike Air Max Solo. When a brand new Air Max silhouette drops, of course we have to get excited about it. Air Max sneakers are the bread and butter of this channel, so it was only right we had to take a look. Now I don't mean the Jason Derulo hit song when I say this Solo is special. And at first glance, I'll be honest, I wasn't actually wowed by these. But the magic in this sneaker is when you put them on foot. And retailing for just under 100 quid here in the UK, I have to mention these are one of the most comfiest sneakers that Nike offer. Now when Nike described this new model on their website, they do go on to say, these sneakers are for the Air Max superfans. By combining elements from the past Air Max models like the Air Max 90 inspired heel cup, we created a whole new look. The Air Max 180 influences the textured air unit, which delivers the right amount of cushioning. Go ahead, max out your look. Now this silhouette did drop with a few other colorways on launch, but in my opinion this colorway just goes so well, especially in the summer, and it's more wearable, being sort of inspired by that panda look. And yes, every black and white sneaker is dubbed panda nowadays, but I'm just gonna run with it. But some of the other colorways did actually look pretty nice. The black pair in particular, I like that hit of color towards the back and on that midsole. Now being a GR Nike sneaker and all, of course the box was pretty underwhelming, but it comes in your traditional Nike red box. And your product sticker does say Nike Air Max Solo, and the official colorway is white, black and pure platinum. Now when I first thought, four? Got a thunder, hey? Four. Now when I first saw these, sound like Mike Tyson. Now when I first looked at this silhouette, 3 Air Max straight away came into mind. It was the Air Max 200, the Air Max SC and the Air Max system. But seeing what Nike are claiming on their website, I can see where the inspiration comes from. And I've got to mention, just off topic, the Air Max system is one of the most comfiest Air Max I've ever tried on. And just like a submarine, it's pretty much gone under the radar. Maybe the submarine jokes are a little too soon. Now I will leave some purchase links down below, just in case you are after a pair. It just makes it that little bit easier for you. And with that out of the way, let's talk about the sizing. Now straight off the bat, without the waffle, you have to go half a size up at least with this sneaker. So whatever Air Max sizing you do go with say an Air Max 1, an Air Max 90, I'd say go half a size up. And if you are a wide footer, you might need to go one size up, to be honest. For myself, I went true to size and I am more on the narrower sides and they fit a little too snug. So I think for me anyway, half a size up would have been perfect. And as you can tell from the silhouette itself, it is kind of lifted more towards the back, so maybe that's why. But anyways broski, short story long, I'd go half a size up at least. So just like Princess Leia would have, let's have a look at the Solo. Han Solo. Star Wars fans? No? But going around this sneaker though, predominantly it is made of mesh on the upper, but we do have slight hits of foam underneath it just to give it that extra structure. Now because of all this mesh on the upper, it is amazing on foot in terms of breathability and the lightweight feel. Now that felt material on the toe box does add a nice look to it, therefore inspired by the Air Max 180 here. Yes, these Nike swooshes are pretty damn big, but they do look cool on these. On some Nike shoes, they kind of overpower the sneaker, but this, it actually works. Now, as you can see, if you do look carefully, on the underlays, there are a lot of perforation holes. So that goes back to my previous point about these being so breathable. So looking for a summer sneaker, you don't have to look far. Now, where the lace holes do sit, we have a mixture of felt material and that textile material as well. But they only come with one set of laces here in white. And of course, we have that nice padded mesh tongue. It isn't the most padded for an Air Max sneaker, but for me, it is all good. The Air Max branding on top of the tongue adds a nice bit of color as well. Now the sock liner is as soft as it gets, but being in white, you might have to look after these that little bit more. And the same sort of goes for that white insole as well, but we do have that black Nike Air branding towards the back of it. Now this ankle collar is something I didn't expect to see in terms of the actual materials. It has that smooth finish to that synthetic leather, and it kind of looks like it's going to crease very easily. But we do have that black felt material again with that Nike Air branding smack in the middle. And who doesn't love an Air Max sneaker with Nike Air at the back? Now this midsole is going to be one of the biggest pulling points of the shoe. Honestly, so damn comfortable for a new Air Max sneaker, and especially for the price. The new Air Max sneakers that are super comfortable are touching near enough £200. But anyway, more on that later. Of course, we have that small Nike Air unit towards the back, and I've got to say that is pretty underwhelming. Even sort of poking it, it doesn't even feel like it's inflated. But the real attraction here is the size and cushioning to the midsole. Like I said, it is more lifted towards the back, so if you don't like that feeling, I don't think you're gonna like these. But honestly, for me, one of the best feelings on foot that I've had from a new Air Max silhouette. And I have to say, I absolutely love the look of this outsole. Got the subtle Nike Air Max branding towards that waffle design towards the forefoot in black. And then towards the back, of course, we do have that light grey panel with the air in the middle of it. Right, broskies, what are we thinking so far about the Nike Air Max Solo? Is this, most importantly though, a buy or a buy? I'm always a bit worried in terms of Air Max sneakers coming out nowadays, especially for those high prices that they retail at. Most of the time they're touching around 150 plus. And some of the higher models like the Air Max Scorpion and the Vapor Max, they're touching at least £200. So that's why I find it hard to recommend them sneakers. But when an Air Max sneaker of this caliber comes along, especially for that retail price, I have to say, buy these all day long. And you know what? If you didn't want to go out and buy these at retail, I feel like once summer has sort of died down and more colorways do come out as well, I can see these going on sale. And I might be jumping the gun here, but if you want to use these for the likes of gym or going on a jog or even for casual use, then you can invest in these. Honestly, one of the most comfiest Air Max I've tried on. I put these sort of on par with the Air Max system, and that is such an underrated Air Max, especially when it comes to comfort. Whenever someone asks me about a comfy Air Max on what to buy, I always recommend that. And for the price as well, I just think this pair and that, you just can't go wrong. But anyways, broskies, don't take my waffle for it. Always try before you buy, of course, but I have to recommend these all day long. I am indeed going to give the Air Max Solo an absolute buy. But broskies, let me know down below what you think. Is this new Air Max something you're eyeing up? Or is this an absolute miss? Leave it all down below and I will pin the best comment. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit up my other YouTube channel if you're into football and Arsenal. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And until the next episode, take care.